In the lab, you have used nitric acid for the salt analysis. This when you treat with the nitric acid in the salt, you will get a particular nitrate, for example, copper nitrate, like that you will get. You have done so many experiments based on that. So just we are going to see the nitric acid, how we can prepare, what is the physical property and chemical property and uses of this nitric acid. First we are going to talk about, first we are going to see nitric acid preparation. Preparation of nitric acid. In ammonia topic only we have discussed about Ostwald's process. Do you remember what is Ostwald's process? When we are taking this nitrogen and oxygen, it produces nitric oxide. Always ammonia, when we treat with this oxygen, it produces nitric oxide. That nitric oxide only is used to prepare the nitric acid in Ostwald's process. Like that we have learned in the ammonia topic. Now we are going to see the same only. I am going to explain the video also. Now the first one, how we can prepare this nitric acid in the lab preparation. Here for the lab preparation we have to take sodium nitrate or potassium nitrate. Let me take the potassium nitrate, KNO3. When I treat this potassium nitrate or sodium nitrate anything with sulfuric acid H2SO4, I have to take it equal amount of potassium nitrate and equal amount of sulfuric acid I have to take. We have to mix together so that we will get KHSO4, potassium bisulfate plus nitric acid, HNO3. Now we will see how it works.
Laboratory preparation of nitric acid. Shown here is the arrangement for the preparation of nitric acid in the laboratory. A mixture of equal parts nitrate of sodium nitrate and concentrated sulfuric acid is heated gently in the retort. Nitric acid formed being volatile distills over. The concentrated nitric acid vapors are collected in a water-cooled procedure. The vapors are condensed into a liquid gradually.
Here we are collecting the nitric acid. Okay, here the nitric acid, after some time it will turn into brown color. Why it will turn into brown color? What happened? Here this nitric acid easily evaporate or easily volatile. How it will decompose means nitric acid, even in sunlight, this nitric acid will decompose and converted into nitrogen dioxide NO2 plus water and oxygen. Okay, like that it will be decomposed. So now this nitrogen oxide only gives, nitrogen dioxide only gives brown color to this solution. Okay, nitric acid after some time, when we are keeping for some time, it will convert it into brown color. What is the reason? Because nitric acid will start to decompose. It will decompose and produces nitrogen dioxide, which is brown in color. The next preparation, industrial preparation of nitric acid. This process is commonly known as Ostwald's process. In this Ostwald's process, just in ammonia topic, now only we have learned how we can prepare the ammonia, how we can prepare the nitric acid in Ostwald's process. First we have to take ammonia. We have to treat with the oxygen so that we will get nitric oxide and water and energy. 120 kilojoule energy also is liberated here. This nitric oxide only, this nitric monoxide only is used to prepare nitrogen dioxide. Now this NO undergoes oxidation. Just we are treating with the oxygen and it's converted into nitrogen dioxide, NO2. When you balance here, 4, now 2 nitrogen, 2 nitrogen, 2 oxygen plus 2 oxygen, 4 oxygen, 2 2s are 4, 4 oxygen. Okay, so now the equation also is balanced. Now nitrogen dioxide is produced. This nitrogen dioxide we are treating with water so that we are getting nitric acid HNO3 and nitrogen monoxide, that is nitrous oxide plus water we are getting. Again this nitrogen monoxide, nitrous oxide, again nitrous oxide we will use for the preparation of nitric acid. Again we can treat with the oxygen and then convert into nitrogen dioxide. This nitrogen dioxide, when we are treating with water, it will be converted into nitric acid. This is the process called Ostwald's process. So what is Ostwald's process? First we have to take ammonia, we have to treat with the oxygen so that we will get nitric oxide. This nitric oxide further undergoes oxidation and is converted into nitrogen dioxide. This nitrogen dioxide, when you treat with water, it is converted into nitric acid. Okay, so this they may ask it 3 more questions. Okay, explain about Ostwald's process. Like that they can ask. Okay, you have to write the reaction correctly and energy produced here. They can ask it 1 more question. Okay, the next let me show this Ostwald's process in video now.
Proceeds in 3 stages. 1. Catalytic oxidation of ammonia to nitrogen 2 oxide.
The first
Nitric
step.
oxide. 2. Oxidation of nitric oxide to nitrogen 4 oxide. Nitrogen dioxide. 3. Absorption of the nitrogen oxide in water.
Absorption of nitrogen
Ammonia is
dioxide.
oxidized with the oxygen containing air. Air is forced under pressure into a container to which gaseous ammonia
The
is
nitrogen and oxygen are reacting
The
together.
mixture of air and ammonia is then passed through a platinum catalyst. The temperature in this part of the apparatus is 850 degrees Celsius. Under these conditions, ammonia is oxidized to nitric oxide, which in turn is oxidized to nitrogen dioxide. The gas produced is cool. Subsequently, it is transferred to an absorption tower where it reacts with water and atmospheric oxygen to give nitrified acid.
So finally we got nitric acid at the last chamber. Next we are going to talk about the properties, physical properties of this nitric acid. This nitric acid is a colorless substance. Physical property. It is a colorless liquid. Its boiling point is 86 degrees Celsius. It is a colorless liquid. Its boiling point is 86 degrees Celsius. It completely miscible with water. Completely miscible with water. And 98% of nitric acid. That means the remaining 2% here is water. So the 98% of nitric acid shows the boiling point of 120 degree Celsius, 120.5 degree Celsius. This is the boiling point of nitric acid. The next one here, I already said this nitric acid is easily decomposed. Okay, even in sunlight it will decompose. I said how it will decompose. This nitric acid will decompose as nitrogen dioxide NO2 plus H2O plus O2. Okay, so when you balance here, 4 nitrogen, then 4 nitrogen, 4 3s are 12 oxygen, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 2 12 oxygen. Now the equation also is balanced. Okay, the next one here, it does not give hydrogen and reacts with metal. The general reaction is what? Whenever one acid reacts with the metal, it should produce hydrogen gas. From 9th standard we are learning the same procedure. Acid plus metal, it produces salt plus hydrogen gas. But here, this nitric acid is exceptional. It does not produce hydrogen gas. The reason behind it we are going to see in the next topic. Okay, so here one more question we can ask. It does not produce hydrogen gas on reaction with metal. Then it is best oxidizing agent. In ammonia we have discussed that is best reducing agent. Now this nitric acid is a best oxidizing agent. What is oxidizing agent? It will oxidize other substance, but really it will undergo reduction. Okay, so what is the reduction? What is oxidation? This is under we know. Oxidation means what? Addition of oxygen, removal of hydrogen, and loss of electron. This is called what? Oxidation. Okay, with the oxidation number increases from reactant to product, then it is oxidation. If the oxidation number decreases from reactant to product, then it is a reduction. Okay, so it is acting as an oxidizing agent, but really it undergoes reduction process. So surely its oxidation number will reduce. Okay, let me tell you here how it. Now oxidizing agent we are telling. HNO3 is there. In HNO3, let me keep this nitrogen as X. I don't know what is the oxidation state now. Okay, so hydrogen. What is the oxidation state of hydrogen? +1. What then? I don't know the nitrogen value, so it is X. We have learned this one in the 11th standard. Again, I am repeating. You may forget, so I am repeating here. So just listen carefully. Nitrogen, we can keep it as X. What is the oxidation number of oxidation state for oxygen? It is -2. -2 into 3. There is no charge on this compound, so we can write here 0, 1 plus X minus 6, which is equal to 0. So X minus 5 is equal to 0. X is equal to +5. Now tell me what is the oxidation state of nitrogen in nitric acid? Nitrogen in nitric acid is +5. Now it is at +5 oxidation state. When we are treating with the compounds, the oxidation number will decrease. Okay, when the oxidation number decreases, we can say it undergoes reduction process. Okay, it undergoes reduction process, but at the same time it will make the pair, the companion, to undergo oxidation process. That's why we are telling this nitric acid is an oxidizing agent. It will make some other person to undergo oxidation, but really it will undergo reduction. Okay, so from +5 it will decrease, +4, +3, +2, like that it will decrease. Okay, now we are going to see how it will decrease in the product. Okay, and the last point here, the last property of this nitric acid, it can act as an acid, it can act as an oxidizing agent, and finally it can act as a nitrating agent. Now it can act as an acid. How it can act as an acid? That means as normal acid-base reaction. Normal acid-base reaction. So the base, let me take here zinc oxide. It can act as an acid. How it can act as an acid? Zinc oxide, when reacts with nitric acid HNO3, the product. Now you can tell, when acid and base reacts, what is the product? Generally salt plus water. So here also, here zinc oxide is a base and nitric acid is acting as a acid. So the product is salt plus water. Salt plus water. Here water H2O. Then what is the remaining? The remaining is here zinc nitrate. Zinc nitrate. The next one, same way we can take ferrous oxide FeO. Then we treat with nitric acid HNO3. It is converted into ferric nitrate FeNO3 thrice plus NO plus H2O. Okay, now when you balance it, you will get the numbers. Just compare how many ions are this side, reactant side and at product side. Then how many oxygens are at reactant side and the product side. Like that, when you do step by step, finally you will get the balanced equation. Okay. The next one here, it can act as a oxidizing agent. It can act as a oxidizing agent. Here carbon and sulfur, phosphorus, iodine, all phosphorus and iodine, all those are going to react with nitric acid HNO3. Okay, carbon plus nitric acid, it produces water plus nitrogen dioxide plus carbon dioxide. Oxidizing agent. Oxidizing means what? Addition of oxygen. Here if you notice, here carbon is present at the reactant side, but at the product side is present as a carbon dioxide. Oxygen is added there. So here oxidation reaction taking place. Who made the carbon to undergo oxidation? This nitric acid. So that's why we are telling nitric acid is a oxidizing agent. Okay. So the next one here, in physical property only we have discussed, the nitrogen oxidation number will be decreased in the product side we said. Now what is the oxidation number of nitrogen in nitric acid? Very good, it is plus 5. When you do here, what is the oxidation number for nitrogen here? Just work out and see. Now nitrogen dioxide. Now I don't know the oxidation number, oxidation state for nitrogen. So let me keep nitrogen as X and oxygen 2 into minus 2, which is equal to 0. Now X minus 4 equal to 0. So X is equal to plus 4. Now what is the oxidation state of nitrogen dioxide? It is plus 4. Okay, so here from plus 5 to plus 4, that is oxidation state is decreased. Okay, so oxidation state is decreased means it really undergoes reduction process in order to make the carbon to undergo oxidation process. Okay, so that's why we are telling this nitric acid is an oxidizing agent. Its oxidation number will reduce from the reactant side to product side. Okay, now I will write the remaining equation. You can check, you can work out and check whether the oxidation number is decreased on the product side or not. Okay, yes, now the sulfur reacts with nitric acid and it produces sulfur plus nitric acid, it produces sulfuric acid HCl4 plus NO. When it reacts with phosphorus, it produces phosphoric acid H3PO4 and NO2. When it reacts with nitric acid reacts with iodine, it produces periodic acid. Periodic acid HiO3 plus 10NO plus 2H2O. Now I will repeat once again. When carbon reacts with nitric acid, it produces carbon dioxide and nitrogen dioxide and water. When it reacts with sulfur, it produces sulfuric acid. This formula you know, sulfuric acid, H2SO4. When it reacts with phosphorus, it produces phosphoric acid. Okay, phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid. This phosphoric acid you have learned in second lesson. Okay, phosphoric acid H3PO4. The next when it reacts with iodide, it produces HiO3 plus iodic acid. These names are new to you, so just copy down per iodic acid. Now copy all these reactions. How it reacts with acid and how it reacts and how it acts as oxidizing agent. So I said three. One it can act as acid, another it can act as a oxidizing agent. The next one it can act as a nitrating agent. Okay, in organic chemistry we have learned when benzene reacts with nitrating mixture we will get nitrobenzene. Okay, the NO2 group will be added there. Suppose already some compounds are present at the benzene, then it will occupy based on that, it will occupy the ortho position or meta position or para position. Like that we have to take the decision. Okay, that is in organic chemistry. Now it's simply we are going to see how it acts as a nitrating agent. Acts as a nitrating agent. Benzene. What is the formula for benzene? C6H6. So we will draw the structure like this. Benzene. When benzene reacts with the nitric acid, whether the nitric acid alone can come and react here? No. So what we have to take along this nitric acid? Concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay. Already we have repeated so many times. Nitric acid, nitrating mixture. Okay. So nitrating mixture means nitric acid plus sulfuric acid. Both are in concentrated state. So we have to take this nitrating mixture so that we can take this NO2 group outside. Because from the nitric acid we have to remove the OH group. The removal of H plus is easy from this nitric acid. So easily it will donate the proton. But removal of OH from the nitric acid is difficult. That's why the stronger acid, this king of chemical, that is sulfuric acid we are using here to remove this OH so that we will get the NO2. So this NO2 group will react with the C6H6 and we will get nitrobenzene C6H6NO2. Okay, when you are drawing structure, you can remember NO2. Okay, nitrobenzene. So these are the chemical properties of this nitric acid. You can copy down, write each and every equation and practice well.